Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. I'm Cori, and today is a Stitch with Me, and it's Animals in August with Ava over at Stitching in the Internet. This is her challenge for the month is Animals in August, and so I am going to work on my cat bookshelf. This is a DIY cross stitch pattern. I received this in March of this year, and I got it from VIP Cross Stitch. It's a 60 by 50 centimeters, and it's an 11 count, and it would have cost $11.18 at the time, but I believe it was a product review. And so I started this on the 22nd of March, and there were problems with it, and I don't remember. I think I tried to do something a little different, and I don't remember what. I don't know what the problem was, but maybe I'll find out, and maybe I won't even remember, and we'll just be able to keep on stitching. Because it's Animals in August, I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out where the cat is on the bookshelf and work on the cat. And there's a pink symbol right here. And the pink symbol represents this tan color number. It's a DMC number 613. So I kind of will pick through this cat and get some of those pink areas and make them tan. Let's see if I can move you in a little bit closer. There you go. And start my stitching. How are y'all doing? Have y'all picked out your animals that you want to work on this month? I had a hard time. I chose this one. This is one of the kits that was already kitted up and ready to go, so I chose that one today. But I went through my stash and my whips, and I've got quite a stack of animals. The biggest problem is most of my I love the cougar that I believe it's a cougar. It could be a lioness that Ava chose. That animal looks so majestic and beautiful. All my animals are kittens and bunny rabbits, and like that. Or they're kind of cutesy. I do have that cat. I have a three-towered cat. Three cat tower. Maybe that's how it should be said. There's three cats with their heads all on top of each other. And that one, I can't remember what was wrong with that one, but I did not enjoy stitching it. I think the symbols were hard to read on that one. It was a 14 count. So I didn't want to choose that one. And I got the ones recently. I think it was last week. I did a product, not a product review, but a unbagging of a 6-pack from Amazon of animals, and they were all really cute. With cats. I don't think there was a cat. I think there was a penguin, and there was a lion, a leopard or a zebra, elephant, a bunny rabbit. Anyway, really cute. And so y'all will probably see at least one of those this month, because I love those. They're so cute. But like I said, I don't have any majestic looking animals. I have birds and cute little ones, but okay, I'm gonna try and turn this upside down. I am not succeeding in being able to work backwards on that today. I'm gonna turn it upside down, and I did it without bumping the mirror. I mean, bumping the camera. So, anyway, I thought about doing a little bitty stash parade of my animals to show you guys what I had to choose from this month. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to see that. Maybe let y'all vote on which ones for me to work on, because there's too many to choose from. And I would like to choose at least one to try and finish out of the batch. Oh my goodness. This is a little more confetti-ish than I thought it would be. So I'm going to be turning this upside down again. And last time we talked, oh, I guess I did put an unboxing up yesterday. Excuse me. I had the a product review for Paint Some Way with all the different seasons and doorways. You know, I did have to frustrating. Anyway. Yesterday, I kept feeling worse and worse and worse. And we finally went and did our beach outing. I can't believe, and it was just sure will that I went, because we had postponed it, I think like 3 times we planned it, and for one reason or another, we didn't go and do it, and I didn't want to let anybody down again. I didn't want to, you know. It ended up being a much smaller group this time, because, all the family, extra family have left and gone their separate ways. So it was a small group of us, but it was really nice. And I had my own little pity party and made myself go anyway. But on the way out, I started feeling better, and by the time we got out there, I was okay, and I'm glad I went. And I knew that. I think I even said those words. I'll be fine once I get out there, because who doesn't love sitting on the beach? If even if you don't feel good. We go in the evening. We don't go during the hot part of the day, which actually, down by the coast, the sea breeze, my experience, I grew up here in South Texas, and my experience has been the only time I've been really, truly hot on the beach was in August, the month of August. Because there is usually, it's when there is absolutely no breeze coming off the Gulf that it's hot. And, it may be scorching hot in town, but when you can get near the coastline, there's usually some kind of breeze. So, but we just had a really nice evening. the kids played, and uh, it was fun watching them enjoy it. And we were all able to talk. When you have a bigger group, there's a bunch of little groups everywhere, people talking, but it was a small enough group that we could all sit in the same circle and have a nice conversation. So I really enjoyed it, and I felt so much better. Glad I went and made myself do it, because it would have been so easy. Everyone knew I didn't feel good. And I knew it's nothing contagious. It's just whatever it is that's wrong with me that it makes me feel that way sometimes. So, anyway. I suspect that I may be getting a sinus infection as part of it. That's kind of my history of how things go. But anyway, so that was fun. Daniel's got his truck up and going, and now there's another problem with it. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue, that they're routing him back to Chattanooga so they can look at the truck. So that's a good thing, because that means he can get back to Chattanooga. I think he can't get enough speed. The engine just won't let it go over a certain RPM, so he just can't go as fast as he'd like to. And so he's gonna take it back into the shop and see what's going on. It could be as simple as a clogged air filter. This is, I have another canvas that the cat all in the sewing and quilting stuff, and I thought about pulling that one out too. I kind of just left that one in the stash, because I decided I've already got this big one out, and that needs to be worked on and completed, and I just didn't want another big cat one. I probably have a ton of little cat ones, but these big ones, I left that one in my stash, and I'm trying to figure out where I am. Okay, here I go. So, I have a friend here that's here for the week. She's very kind and giving, and I think it's nice to have her here. I think I did one of my crosses wrong. I did a bunch of crosses wrong. What is wrong with... No, that's right. This is the one that's wrong. Right there. The one I just did. Yay. Yay. I can undo that one easy, I think. I do not know. I don't do it. I don't catch myself doing this as often as I used to. But I don't understand how that happens. I really don't. I took a cross stitch with me yesterday to work on it. I never pulled it out. I never got it out. I wouldn't at the beach, but I did spend time at my other sister's house in Corpus. But I did not, never got to that point. Never wanted to do it. So, okay, so when I do this, I'm going to go from the top to the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to back out and start over. Get that cross going the right direction. This month is also empowerment for diamond painting, paint with friends, and I need to get I need to make a decision on what I'm gonna do. I have the perfect diamond paintings for that, but both of them are massive, huge diamond paintings. And I don't see myself doing that right now. I just don't. But I will be picking out something soon and starting it. I know Enza over at I think it's Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery. It's something like that is the name of her channel. She's got some with sayings on them, and I don't remember what it was, but I really liked it. She's got some good ones. She's been the last couple months been showing us some, and I just don't usually, they're perfect, but I don't usually get ones with words on them for whatever reason. I'm just too afraid. I know the reason. I'm just too afraid that the writing won't come out very good. And so I kind of shy away from it, but I know some of them turn out really, really nice. And I've seen some that haven't turned out at all. You can't even read them. So that's the thing about diamond painting. If they're rendered well, it can work. But they usually need to be a little bit bigger. So the pixelation doesn't happen. And yeah, I need to get out. I need to get my stuff out and go through it and look at it and see what I'm going to do. I'm still working on cleaning up, going through the stuff that Daniel left. I've been doing a little bit at a time. I haven't completely just left it, but I've kind of worked at consolidating it, and I don't know if I told y'all about it, but he had a box of cocoa, because he's trying to do a ketogenic diet, so cocoa is a way to get the chocolate, and then you decide how to make it sweet. You decide what sweetener you add to it, and he can have his hot cocoa, and he liked cream cheese, mixing cream cheese with cocoa and a little bit of sweetener. But that container of cocoa busted open in that container, his kitchen grub box, I guess you could call it, where he had his kitchen utensils and some of his food items. And that thing of cocoa, I mean, it exploded all over everything. So I got that one. That's one of the first things I worked on after he left, is I got that cleaned up. And I could not believe how much cocoa was in there. It was like, I guess it's not compacted into that little container. It just kind of has more space to expand or something. But cocoa is not something you want to get everywhere. So that's why he just left that stuff. He didn't have time to deal with it. He didn't want to deal with it. So I think he picked out critical things he wanted and just left the rest. So Diamond Grandma and Sweet Tea are going to do, I don't know the exact title of their event this month, but it's deals with the seashore, down by the seashore, I think is what it is. So it's anything about the beach. And so that's their event. They just wrapped up Christmas in July. I didn't do any diamond painting, but some of the cross stitches that I worked on would have fit into that category. And I didn't enter this month because I won last time, and I was so excited about that. But I didn't enter again. I want to let somebody else have a chance to get all those goodies. Diamond Grandma does sent out a really nice box full of goodies. This cat is all about the confetti. It's a tabby cat. And it's a bit confetti-ish, but it's not too bad. It's rivers of colors. I decided that that's the kind of stitching I like to do. It's not the solid, not the confetti, but when there is an actual river that winds around of color, that is the funnest. I just had so much. What was I stitching on yesterday? I was stitching on something that was like that. Maybe it was it the Victorian War? It may have been Nativity. I think it was Nativity. But there were just some colors in there that were all over the place, but not solid. Just kind of, and I was just having so much fun stitching along those lines. I spent yesterday. I started putting all those flosses that I got from Temu. They are no name brand flosses that I have worked with a little bit, and I'm happy enough with them that I've ordered some more. And I have me a nice little, I can do any work on any little project I want to right now, because I can at least start, because I have one strand of every color. And that's the colors I worked on for my little August, not August, well, I haven't done August yet, for my hands-on design month-to-month deal. And I used those and those threads and that, and I was happy with them, and so I will probably keep some of those on hand as long as I can. I just go on and look at the one that says I've ordered X number of times, you know. So I know those are the ones I got, because there's a lot of them on there. So, but I've lost the first, I did the 100s, 200s, and 300s. And, yeah, well, not a whole lot, but I could have kept going, but I thought, you know, I might want to just break it up. And I think what I'm going to do for now, until I get my highfalutin storage, I'm going to Dollar Tree has these, I think they're meant for scarves, but they have, like, let's see, I would show you this mess over here that I've got all this stuff hanging from them, but it's like for scarves and belts. I think they have, let's see, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 11 hooks on it across, and it's in like a teal green color. And so I'm gonna put those in a garment bag and hang I'll put the floss, like the 100s and 200s. There's not very many of those, so they fit on one ring. So I'll put that ring on one hook, and then the batch of 300 I'll put on another hook, and you know, such like that. And so I'll put them on those hooks and put the hooks in a garment bag to keep them, you know, safe from dust and stuff. And it's not easy to work from. I don't know, it might be. I can hang it right here by my chair and I'll be set. But anyway, so that's what I've come up with intermittently. They'll be on floss drops if I decide I want to leave them on that for another kit, you know, to work on another project. Or I can, I don't know, add the symbol to the card, and I can work on it that way and just put it with the kit. And when the threads are done from these kits, I can put them in there too when you know, my leftovers. So I don't know if I'll keep them separate or mix them right in. Knowing me, I probably won't mix them in. I want to know which ones are which threads, what kit they came from, and all that stuff. Just have to make it hard on myself. But that's what I'm doing for now, and it's real easy to do. It's, you know, nothing fancy, but it works. I can hang that in my closet if I want to. I can hang it, you know, over the door hooks. I can do that. You know, I don't know where I'll keep them, but they will be safe and ready to go whenever I decide to do a project. So right now, before it's done, I'll have 3 sets of them. Which for some colors is overkill. There may be some I'll never use. But as you know, there are the other colors that there will not be enough of, like 310s and 939, and some of those colors that are used frequently. And so, but I can start any project now that I want to, because I have all the colors. The colors they don't have are the ones under I don't know what number they start. It starts in the hundreds. But DMC does have numbers. I think they're variegated threads or something like that. Or some of the newer colors. I don't know what the numbers under 100 are. Maybe y'all could help me with that. But I know there are other numbers underneath the 100. So, anyway, so that's making me feel a little bit better that I'm making some progress on that. It wasn't that hard to do, and gradually I'll get them all moved over there, and that'll be set and ready to go if I ever do get another my fancy storage system. It'll be quite easy to switch it over. It won't be like the wound bobbins are, where you have to unwind them and all that. So that's what I decided to do. Oh, I know what's going on. See, I can't even stitch and talk. But, well, I guess I jibber jabbered our time away. And so it's time to say goodbye. I'm expecting some more PR packages coming, and I definitely need to do a paint with friends and get started on that. So there'll be some more videos coming out. I just don't know how or when with, there's stuff going on here that may interfere. But I want to thank you all for joining me. It's so good to have y'all here and participating with me. I want you to take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.